We are in a hatchery. As I was saying, you need a male, a matured male. You know, people sometimes you look at the male and they say it's big. No, your male should be around 8 months to 12 months.
Okay.
They should be good. They should have enough sperm, and then your female should be like 1.5 year going. They should have a matured egg.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then there's something called stripping. You need to at least strip the egg small to watch to see if it is good enough before you inject. You just don't take the fish because it is 1 year, 6 months, so you inject right away. Okay. So you have to observe the egg a bit.
So yeah, welcome back to another exciting farming week in Ghana. This is the first time. I'm Charles, and as usual, we talk about farming and agriculture here in Ghana. From our series of videos, we are still on B&N Farms, and I'm here with
Adam.
Yes. We are here to look, as you can see, we are in the hatchery room with some of the ponds and stuff in here. Adam's here to take us through how to start your own hatchery, what you need to know, some information that will be useful to you. And let me just say, in this video, you'll not get everything about the hatchery. And if you need more information, you want in-depth knowledge or training, you can reach out to B&N Farms and they can take you through how to go about it. But at least just to give you guys an overview of how to go about the hatchery and when you are starting. Yes, that's what this video is going to be focused on. Before we get into the video, make sure you like this video for me. Like so you can promote to other viewers. Subscribe to the channel so we all grow together and share. The people out there who need some of this information to learn as well and be inspired. So yes, share it to them and let them subscribe to the channel and part of this family. Okay, Adam.
Okay. So
yeah, the hatchery. We want to know if I'm a first beginner, I'm a fish farmer. I want to start going into hatchery business. What am I supposed to know? What am I supposed to do?
Okay. So welcome back. This is our improvised hatchery.
Okay.
So what you need to know, is the male. There are some few things you need to have before you go into hatchery. First of all, you need a bit of a knowledge in the hatching processes. It's a bit more like it's not difficult though, but it involves some technicalities. So when those things fail, you are going to fail. So this is our hatchery improvised. It's working for us. Somebody will see it and say, is this hatchery? Something like that. But this has been working for us and we are okay with it. So you need a bit of a knowledge in the hatching processes. You need your male or female, and then we have something we call overprim or ovulin. That's the injection we give them before the like a forced labor kind of thing. And then the starter feed, artemia. There are very good starter feeds out there, but we start with artemia before we switch to German and then other stuff.
That's why starter
feed, like starter when they hatch. When they hatch. So those things when they hatch, yeah. So basically, I don't even know what to talk about.
Okay, so if I'm starting, let's just look at me getting the stuff in here. Do I need to go by this type of pond in doing it? Because I know there's a concrete way of also going about it as well. Can you take us through that?
Okay, so this is because this is a garage, just like Facebook started in a garage. Yes, so and I know other social media or medium started in a small cubicles and became large.
Yeah. So
this is our garage, and then we can't build concrete ponds over here. Yeah, I've worked with concrete tanks. I've worked with IBC tanks for hatching. But yes, just because this is our garage, and you know, in the near future we might still bring our car here to park. So we decided for now that we are not having a car, we should go by this system. And then so there are a lot of systems. It's not basically just this system. So when you have even a bowl, when you have a bowl with water with aerator, you can just
hatch in there.
Yes, I've done that before. So it doesn't necessarily mean you need to have any some special structure.
Okay.
Yeah. if you know how to hatch and you go to a farm, some people go to a farm, see somebody set up, and then they start kind of insulting the person that, oh, this is who did this and stuff like that. No, when you know what you're about to do, when every structure and you know what you can still go about it.
The experience that matters.
Yeah.
Not much of getting the technical.
Yeah. So here we are in a hatchery. As I was saying, you need a male, a matured male. You know, people sometimes you look at the male and they say it's big. No, your male should be around 8 months to 12 months.
Okay.
They should be good. They should have enough sperm. And then your female should be like 1.5 years going. They should have a matured egg.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then there's something called stripping. You need to, when you want to inject the egg, you need to at least strip the egg small to watch to see if it is good enough before you inject. You just don't take the fish because it is 1 year, 6 months, so you inject right away. Okay. So you have to observe the egg a bit. We call it gonad inspection before you inject and then do your hatching.
So if I get you, so the eggs that you guys push for it to come out, first you have to check the egg whether it is okay and ready for it to be used.
Yes, they are ready before you can inject.
Okay. So you inject it while the egg are inside. You inject. Okay.
You have a place you inject just back of their head into the skin. Then I think 8 hours to 12 hours later, you can strip the whole eggs now, and then you do.
What's the purpose of the injection?
The injection, as I was saying, it's like a forced labor in women. So it prepares their system that we are coming to take out these eggs. So that is basically what
just done. Okay. And what's the injection you use? You know your name?
For now, we are using Overprim.
Overprim.
Yeah. There's Ovulin, Overprim. And then there's pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is in the head of the male. Okay. Yes. It has a process. You kill the male, take out the pituitary gland, crush it, dry it, mix it with salt, inject the female. Yes. That's another process on it. When Overprim and Ovulin were not discovered, that is how we're hatching before the Overprim.
So it's like doing like surgery on the on the male.
Yeah.
Because the head take out and inject.
Yes. Wow. Yeah. So okay. But because of Overprim and Ovulin, we've stopped those processes now. So we only use the Ovulin or Overprim for now. Okay.
So when I was speaking with your brother, he was like, normally the shooters are what I use for like the broodstock, and the broodstock are like the mothers and the male and the female are used for the hatchery, right? Yeah. And he also made mention that the broodstock normally, for you to get good eggs, it has to be like 2 years for like the females. So you have to have good enough eggs in them for you to hatch. Yeah. And he also, I remember he said you can get like 1 kg or so if like they are grown enough from like the eggs. And that one you can hatch, when you hatch, you can get like over like 100,000 of the fries and stuff. Like how true is that?
So I think a kilo of egg gives about I think it's 300 or 3,000 fries. So when you have a kilo of a gram of eggs gives about 300 pieces of fries. So when you have about a kilo of egg, you are talking about 300,000. So sometimes you go to farms and they inject over 10 females and stuff like that. Yeah. So you can just have 1 female with enough eggs and then you are good to go. But just that you should always kind of, I say my brain.
No problem.
You should always observe your eggs that they are matured before you inject. If not, you will fail.
Okay.
So what he said is true. When you have about a kilo of egg, you can have about 300,000 fries. And when you take care of them very well, you are good to go. So it's not normally like you're injecting a lot of females to
Get
do
that.
the
Okay. And also with the males, as I said, 8 to 9 months should be good.
So
Okay, you ahead. You want to say something?
so with the male, yes, this we are talking about 8 to 12 months.
Yes.
They are good, but as for the males, you need to dissect, kill them. Yeah, we kill them. Unfortunately, there's a process where you take out the sperm and sew the stomach back. And no, it won't die. But the issue is it won't produce the sperm again.
Okay.
Yes, it's not like something that the sperm will come again. So most people when they kill it, just that's it. They don't waste their time to sew it back again. They just maybe use it for soup or something else. So when you get the sperm, there's a bit this thing is supposed to be the fluid that's coming out from the sperm is supposed to be milky, like a bit thick and white. Yeah, if you have that, then you have sperm. And sometimes you go to people's farm and they kill a lot of males, and we are not having enough sperm. One male's sperm sac contains about millions of sperms.
Okay.
That's what my other hatchers or those trying to learn to know. One male sac of this thing contains about millions of eggs. So just that one is enough to fertilize a lot of eggs. But you see people killing a lot of males just
to get a sperm.
Yes. So those are some of the few things.
But the male that you don't inject it for anything, you just cut it up in.
I've heard people saying you inject them for them to prepare, but I don't. I've heard it. And I've seen people doing that, but I don't. I'm fine with how it works, so I don't. Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense. So if let's say I've stripped the eggs, I've put it in a bowl. How do I go about it? Like how do I?
So okay.
And how do you also take the sperms? Is it like an injection that you suck it in, or like how do you take the sperm from it?
So now when the process is when you strip the eggs into a bowl.
Yeah.
Then we have, I don't know if you have normal saline in here. So you dissect your male, take out the sperm. I wish we were doing it so that I can explain it better with videos and pictures. So you take out the sperm, then use blade to cut the sperm sac. Then the sperm will be coming out and you'll be pouring it on the eggs.
Okay.
And at that particular moment, you need saline solution to wash the rest of the sperm in your hands onto the egg. So the reason we use saline solution is it stops fertilization at that moment.
Okay.
If not, the sperm is going to fertilize some of the eggs, leaving majority of, because of the way you are spreading, it's not enough to move around on all the eggs. So it's only some few pieces of the eggs that will be fertilized. So you need that saline water to stop post fertilization. So after you use saline water enough to wash all the sperm onto the egg, now use a spoon, painting brush,
it's a lot of
feathers. Or no, I mean either spoon,
just to
painting brush or feather, chicken feather, to mix the egg and then the sperm. So that process makes it that all the eggs are having sperm around them to fertilize them. So now you add fresh water. So that fresh water you are going to add, and you begin to mix it again. That you are telling them you can now fertilize the eggs. Then fertilization starts. So like you mix for like 30 seconds. Then we have something
called... So the fresh water kind that you put on it kind of breaks the alkaline
solution. So what it does is it becomes a medium in which the sperm swims to fertilize the eggs. So you do that for like 30 seconds. Then some people do it vigorously. You watch YouTube videos vigorously. It's breaking the eggs. Be gentle. Do it gently for like 30 seconds. Stirring. So I mostly advise I use brush. Painting brush, the soft one, to mix the distance. So after that, there's kakaban, that our 4 square net. I don't know if you,
I
yes.
think yeah.
Then you, in the water, then you spread the eggs on them. The reason why we don't spread the eggs in the water directly is when they hatch, the shells are going to pollute the water and eventually kills all your fries.
Okay.
So we use that net as a medium to separate the fries that will come out and then the eggshells. So the eggshells will stay on the net and then you just pick it out and then the fries are in the water. Then you do what you call flow through to give them fresh water, and then the aeration continues for at least 3 days. And then on the 4th day, you can start feeding them. So for that 3 days, they survive on their yolk.
Okay.
Yes, they survive mainly on the yolk. So on the 4th day, they will come up to tell you we are hungry because the yolk is finished now. Then we start with the atinia, start feeding them bit by bit. 2 hours intervals. I do my 2 hours interval. People say 4 hours, but
That's the feeding, right?
Feeding frequency. We do hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. But people also do days, 3 hours. People do 4 hours. So it's all depends on what you are doing. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. And at least you're done with your hatching. Your hatching.
Yeah. That's basically the hatching. If somebody should call us that maybe he needs hatching training, this is what we do.
So take you through the practicals.
At
least, you're learning the theory.
Yes.
As well, I'll try and include more footages in there so you guys can have a feel of it.
Yeah.
Like if you want a practical bit of the work, you can visit them in here. They have, I think, 2 hatchery rooms. There's another one there where they can take you through how they go about it in here, like with the practical knowledge and experience with it. But the question I wanted to ask is the flow. You said the flow through, right? It means every time, like how frequently we change the water? So
with the hatchery, what we do here is we feed. After feeding, we give them like 1 hour to at least absorb and then be stable. Digest the food. And then after 1 hour, we come and give them water, fresh water. So whilst the water is entering, another one is going out for another, let's say, 1 hour.
Oh, okay. So every 1 hour,
yes. So every 1 hour, somebody should come here to either feed or to change water. Every 1 hour, somebody should enter here to feed or to change water. And that's like the breaking point of it. If you don't do it, they can. Yes, that is where most people don't do, and then they lose everything. And how frequent? How long will you do that 1 hour, 1 hour thing for? Like how many days? We do it for almost 3 weeks. Wow. Yes, we do it for almost 3 weeks until we move the fishes to the outside there. You can do it for 2 weeks. People even do it for 1 week, but we do it for 3 weeks before we move the fishes outside for proper growth and then more, So. Okay. So can you walk us through what you have in here, like the inlet, the outlet, what you have in this building? So this is an inlet. This is an inlet. Okay, so cats. Then you just the pump is off. Okay. Yeah, the pump is off. So you just open somewhere down there, and the water start coming in here through here, and then that's the outlet. Okay, he's here, so that's the outlet. That's the outlet. We do have so we have this with some nets around. Okay. And then we put it in like this. So with the net, that stops the fries from coming out. So when we open it down here, this water will be going out. Okay. I think that one. So when we open it down here, yes, so that water will start going out. You drain from that side. Yes. Whilst then we open the inlet pipe. This one is the inlet. Then that one will be coming. So as one is coming, one is going out. So hence the term flow through. Yeah, that's the term flow through. So what happens is there's a net. You don't use this blue net. The fries passes through this net. Yeah, you go one that is very small. Yeah, you have another. I don't know whether we have some here. We have there's people I've seen people use this one, but yes, they don't know what if you use this net. The fries passes through. Okay. So there's another net which is finer than this. That's what we use
It prevents the fishes
yeah,
from
the
passing.
fries from going out. So yeah,
Okay.
basically that's what we.
Then like what is bubbling in there? Is it
That's the aerator. It's without this, it gives it increases the oxygen level of the water. Yes, but without it, then you can use the flow through. But I like this one because when the flow through is doing the hatching, when the flow through is coming, sometimes the temperature can change. That water coming in, the temperature can change, the pH can change, and something might happen to the hatching process.
Okay.
So when you have your water, and you know you are setting of the temperature, the pH, you just put it in, and then for the hatching process, you leave it like this till it hatches before you introduce the flow through. Yeah, so this is
Makes
the
sense. Sure.
it gives oxygen. Mostly it's the oxygen that kind of delay the processes.
What
The
do you mean
hatching,
delay? Okay.
yeah, the hatching. Sometimes when you don't have this and you put in the eggs, you see within the next few hours the eggs turning white because there's no oxygen in there. Yeah, so
So
this
they
is
need more oxygen during the hatching
yeah,
stage.
something is emitting some.
Okay.
So yeah.
Then what about this? What's this?
They are all the just like that one. These are all these things. How do we call it?
So there's
Inlet.
an inlet and the
Yes,
outlet.
that's
is
the
there.
outlet. Yeah.
And there's a
Filter. Filter. Sometimes the water comes with a lot of dirt. So we have I think we have, I don't know if we have disconnected it or not. How do we call it? The one that kills bacteria and then
so that's not the
UV
filter,
light.
that's- Okay.
We have UV light outside and then we have the filter inside there. So all those things. So
The name again, so people can, those who are watching us who can want to get some UV light.
yeah, UV light, UV light, and then the filter. So the UV light kills more like the bacteria, the
Germs, all
germs
those things
in the water, and then this one filters
dirt.
the physical. Those we can do away with those ones here. So that is what we are doing here.
Okay. Okay. And I've also realized normally when it comes to the hatcheries, like it's done in the dark.
So yes, interesting. So catfish is a nocturnal animal.
Okay.
It does really, really very well in the dark.
Than having light on them.
Yes. So with this, even I don't know how true it is, but I learned light kills the egg. Yes. So, but mostly we do it in the dark. So we cover all these places, and then at least there should be a good heat.
Heat rather.
Yes, you should have heat too. There's a temperature. There's a temperature range for hatching. Below that, they won't hatch.
Okay.
Yes, they won't hatch. So and above that too, they won't hatch. So there's a temperature, I think from 25 degrees to 32 degrees.
Okay.
Is very good for
The
hatching. So yeah. So to be on the safer side, we have this enclosed environment so that at least there will be enough heat here, and then there will be more darkness here too, so that the hatching can happen on. Yeah.
Sure. I think this will end it. It's been a long day of shooting and it's like we're all tired. So we'll try and end the video here. But yeah, if you have any question you want to ask, you can just let us know in the comment section. I'll try and get them to answer. But as I said, yeah, just like a high level form of hatchery, like some information that you can need and start your own hatchery with. But if you want to learn more, B&N Farms offer training as well for people who want to go into the catfish hatchery. So yeah, their contact and everything will be in the description. You can reach out to them. You can find Adam or find Kwesi as well, and they can help you with your hatchery. You can come here, visit the farm, they'll take you through the process and all of that I need to know when it comes to catfish hatchery here in Ghana. So yes, this will close out the video. I believe you learned something new, something exciting as well from the video as well. Normally, you don't normally see videos about catfish hatchery being out there like that, but at least Adam was kind enough to help us with some information that we would need in starting our own catfish hatchery as well. Alright, this will close out the video. Make sure you like this video so you can promote to other viewers. Subscribe to the channel so we'll grow together. And share. The people out there winning some of these inspiring stories or something educational to learn from to start something similar as well. Maybe venture into the business of catfish farming or being farming in general. So yeah, share to them so they can get something to learn about as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.